and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Amanda Dewald. I am a wife and mama of 2 boys, currently pregnant with our 3rd child, and this vlog is all about week 12, 13. Pregnancy brain. This week is all about week 13. So I am currently 14 weeks pregnant, officially in the 2nd trimester. And this video, however, is going to be all about basically things that happened and symptoms that I've had in week 13. For whatever reason, I can't remember 13. Week 13. For those of you who are following along like with this journey, today is Thursday, May 28th, and so tomorrow is actually our firstborn's birthday, and he is turning 7 tomorrow, and I don't know what it is about 7, but I feel like I'm having such a hard time. Like, my boys are turning 7 and 5. I told my husband that I'm really glad we're having another, because I feel like if we weren't, I'd be having a really hard time with like just 7 and 5. That seems crazy. And he was like, you're just prolonging the inevitable. And I was like, yeah, I know, but now I have 5 more years before I have to worry about that. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get to it. This one should be a short one. I know my last week's was really long, and I'm sorry if any of you actually followed it to the end. Bravo. I just had so much to talk about last week, but this one's really short. So first I want to say that my lab work came back from our midwife appointment, and everything looks normal. Everything looks good, which was a huge weight lifted off of my shoulders, because if you've been following the journey, you know that I was just nervous about like having to wait so long to have any of the tests done. And so I finally was able to do that. If you missed about the midwife appointment, go back and check out week 12. And so all the blood work was normal. Everything was good. That was exciting. Next, we did get our gender results, and we do know the gender of this baby. I'm not going to share it in this video because we just released the video to social media today. 3, 2, 1, go! So by the time this goes up, it'll be a couple days old. This will go up on Tuesday. However, I want you to go check out the video if you missed it. If you don't know what the gender of the baby yet is, go check out the video. I will put it in the description below. It's definitely entertaining to watch. So we're super excited. Probably gonna make a whole separate video on like my reaction and how I felt after finding out the gender. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned, because I'm going to do a whole other video just on that. I might even film it today, we'll see. So anyway, okay, moving along, week 13, I had a few symptoms, but really nothing crazy. Honestly, I feel so much better. I haven't had nausea in quite a while. Like once in a while I'll get like a little tiny bit of nausea, but like nothing like what I was having. It doesn't last all day. It's not terrible. Just very minimal here and there. I've definitely been feeling more energy. I still take some naps here and there, and like I still get tired more frequently than when I'm not pregnant, but it's not like what it was in the beginning of pregnancy. So I can tell that we're moving out of that 1st trimester phase and definitely feel more like I'm moving into the 2nd trimester. I'm definitely on a day-to-day basis feeling much better than what I was. One thing that's new that I mentioned previously in a couple videos, but I wasn't sure if it was just because I was in pain, was insomnia, and I've been having more insomnia in week 13, but it also could have been related to a lot of like leading up to our gender reveal. So it took about, I think it took 5 or 6 days for us to get the results back from the blood work. And I was having like anxiety about it, which I talked about in last week. So if you're confused, you can go back and check that out in last week's video. So I think that that probably had a lot to do with the insomnia, but it was definitely a struggle this past week. Falling asleep takes a lot longer, which I'm just not used to. I'm the type of person who I like put my head on the pillow and I'm out. So that was really like, I was like, I don't even understand. I don't know what to do. There were a couple times where I actually got up in the middle of the night, and my sister is having a baby girl in July, and so I've been knitting her a blanket, and so I would just get up and start knitting in the middle of the night because I was like, well, I might as well not lay here, like at least let's get something done. So that's new for me. That's definitely new. Let me know if you encountered insomnia in your pregnancy, because I definitely didn't with my other two. Another thing that I have noticed is being very moody and very emotional. Again, week 12 was very emotional. Week 13 has been emotional as well. With that being said, it was also like finding out the gender and everything, so that could have had a lot to do with it. But it definitely was like I was just like crying about everything all the time. Also, I have been going to my chiropractor weekly for the last 2 weeks now. So I know I had talked about I had to wait like a really long time because of COVID and all that stuff. And then I hurt myself trying to do the cartwheel. If you missed that video, that was a good one. I've just been trying to go weekly to like get back on track. I know my body, and I know that if I don't take care of it properly, that I have really bad issues with my back and my neck. It's just something that I've suffered with for a while. And being pregnant, it's even more. And I've definitely been having a lot of pelvic discomfort, which I don't know if I can really relate it to the pregnancy, because I was having it before we started trying. Like before we were even trying to conceive, I was having right pelvic pain. And it's just gotten worse, like in this pregnancy so far. So I talked to my chiropractor about it because I was like, I'm nervous. Is this gonna affect birth, whatever? And she seems to think that she's not concerned about it, that a lot of women have it, and that it actually should go away after birth and it shouldn't affect the birth at all. So fingers crossed it's not a problem. She knows about it, I know about it. I'm seeing her weekly, so we're working on it and being proactive about the pain. And then last, but certainly not least, really exciting is, I know it's super early and I'm only 14 weeks today, but I am pretty sure that I felt baby kick in week 13. And I know that sounds crazy. Like I never felt my babies that early with my first pregnancy or my second pregnancy. And maybe it wasn't baby, but it definitely felt like it. So I can definitely recall twice that I was pretty sure, like, I really think that was baby. There was a third time I was like, I'm not really sure, but that's it. Like, it hasn't been, like, all the time thinking I'm feeling it. But what happened was I was outside doing gardening, and I was, like, scrunched over, like, really scrunched. And I didn't have gas or anything. Like, I know that a lot of times we think kicks and stuff are like, it's just gas bubbles or whatever. It was not gas. It was not indigestion. It was not any of that. And I was like really scrunched over, and I felt really down low, like really, really low, like just like a jab. It wasn't a flutter like most people like describe. It didn't feel like that at all. It literally felt like a jab, like, Mom, you're squishing me, or something like that, which I know the baby's still super small and it shouldn't be squished, but I was really crunched over. So I don't know if it was the baby or not, but I felt that twice, and I think that it was the baby. So maybe baby kicks. I'm not really sure. I'm definitely getting excited though to start feeling more baby kicks, because I know that's coming like up in the next couple weeks, and I'm really, really excited for that. And last but not least, I am going to show you a bump update. So this is in the 13-week video, but I am currently 14 weeks today. So hopefully that's not super loud, me adjusting it. So here we'll tuck this up, and I got my maternity jeans on. I actually ordered a pair of, I should share this with you guys. I ordered a pair, well, I'll talk about it in a second. So here's My little 14-week bump, it's definitely there. Front view. And the other side. Okay, so I guess that wasn't the last thing because I'm going to share with you. I ordered some maternity jeans online because I obviously just can't go to the store and shop around and try things on. So I ordered from this, I just found it on Instagram. It was very random. It's called Pink Blush. And I had never ordered from them before, but I hate when maternity pants don't have pockets. That was a really loud truck. Like, these don't have actual pockets, they're just like the fake pockets. I like having pockets in my pants. So I was on the hunt for maternity jeans with actual pockets, and I found some, and I ordered 2 pairs, and I love the one pair. They're just like the basic blue Pink Blush maternity pants, or jeans I should say. And then another one was like a navy blue, but I don't know what exactly was different about it, but for some reason they didn't fit the same. Like, they were like bigger, like here, like it was like puffy, like I don't know, like it wasn't fitting tight there. And they were also a lot shorter. Like, they were like, to me, I like my jeans long. They were like borderline too short. So I'm returning the one pair, but I really liked the other pair. So if you've never heard of them and you're looking for maternity pants with jean pockets, I would check them out. This is not like, they're not paying me money to say that or anything. It's not sponsored, but I just wanted to share with you because I really liked them. I think that's pretty much it for week 13. Overall, it was a really good week full of so much excitement. So if you didn't check out the gender reveal, make sure you go check out that video and let me know what you think about the results. I'll see you guys next week.